Hi, welcome back to another video of how to speak Malay like a Malay. And in this video, we are going to continue with a dialogue, simple dialogue between two friends. Alright, take a look at it. Din. Saan? Lama tak jumpa. Yelah, 20 tahun ada. Kau kerja mana sekarang? Aku kerja sendiri. Kau? Aku pun kerja sendiri. Anak berapa? 3. 2 lelaki, 1 perempuan. 3 juga. 1 lelaki, 2 perempuan. Kau tinggal mana sekarang? Kat Shah Alam. Kau? Aku pun kat Shah Alam. Okay. Now, let's break down what the two friends are saying to each other. Okay? Alright, so as I mentioned, this is a conversation between two friends who have not met for quite a while. Right? Right. Okay. Now, in the opening, we have this friend saying, Din, and the other says, Lan. This is a way of how two friends greet each other. Obviously, they know them very well sometimes, so they're using short form names, right? We normally use the last syllable of a name. Most of the time it's the last syllable of the name, and sometimes it's 2, right? In this case, Khairuddin, we said Khairuddin, 2, the 3 syllables, but we use the last one is Din, and then Razlan, we use the last syllable, which is Lan. Okay, so one says Din, and the other says Lan, right? Okay, and he says lama tak jumpa. Lama tak jumpa. Okay, now the la is just like an exclamation saying like, man, I haven't seen you for a while. No, man. So that's la. Okay, now what is he saying? Lama tak jumpa. So lama means long. Long here not in distance but long in time. Long distance long, we have a separate word for it. But if it's time based, then it's lama. Okay? Tak, you know, no, right? You know that from previous videos. Tak is negation, no. And jumpa is meet or see. So in this case, it literally means long no meet, but in English, you know it as a long time no see. So the friend is saying, man, long time no see, right? Okay, so lama tak jumpa is long time no see. You can use that immediately now with friends when you meet them. So we have, of course, the ones you have not met for a while. Okay, now here, and then the response is, yelah, 20 tahun ada. Yelah, 20 tahun ada. Ye is yes. Yelah is like an emphasis, an agreement. Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. Yelah, yes, that's right. Now, what is this? 20 tahun ada. Okay, 20 is 20, right? Okay, and tahun is years. So 20 years. We don't have a plural or singular for years. It's still year and tahun. There is no plural for tahun in Malay. So that makes things easy. And then ada means have. So the guy is saying, yes, that's right. It has been 20 years. Yes, it has been 20 years. 20 tahun ada. 20 years have. Right? It has been 20 years. And it says, oh, kau kerja mana sekarang? Kau kerja mana sekarang? So kau is you. kerja, work. Mana, where. Sekarang is now. Okay, so it means where are you working now? We just use the verb work. We don't have to use the present perfect tense of working. We can just use the root verb, which is kerja. Makes it easy, isn't it? Right, so kau kerja mana sekarang? You work where now? Where are you working now? Right? Okay. Now he says kau. Kau is short form for engkau. Okay, means you. However, please note that kau is only used amongst friends or people you know very well. Kau, you only use amongst friends. So, never use kau to strangers, especially anyone who you want to show respect to. Your boss, an older person, a person of authority. So you don't use kau. You will use another pronoun, which we will deal in future videos. Okay, so just for now, take note that kau is used only amongst friends or people you know very well. Okay, stop. Okay, so and the response is aku kerja sendiri. Kau? Aku kerja sendiri. Kau? Aku, I, me, kerja, like we know, work, sendiri, myself. You? So, aku kerja sendiri. You means I am self-employed, or I work by myself, or I on my own. And you? So, aku kerja sendiri means I am self-employed. Okay, again, aku is only used amongst friends and very close relatives. Very close relatives, not your mother and father. Don't use aku. It's only used amongst yourself, amongst your friends and close relatives, right? Never use aku with a person you want to show respect to, like your boss or your parents. You don't say aku to your parents, or anyone older, or anybody in a person in an authoritative position. Right? So aku and kau, again, aku and kau is only for used amongst friends and close relatives. However, aku is often used in literatures, right? And in literatures, we will deal with that later. Don't worry about it. But just need to remember that aku is amongst friends. In conversational settings, it's used amongst friends. Okay. All right. Now, so aku pun kerja sendiri. Anak berapa? Okay, let's take the first sentence first. Aku pun kerja sendiri. So, aku, I, pun, also, to, kerja, work, sendiri, myself, right? So it means I am also self-employed. So I too am self-employed. So pun is to or also, right? So I work by myself. I also work by myself, right? Okay, so it says anak berapa? Anak berapa? So anak here means children or kids. Anak berapa? So, anak, okay, berapa? How many? So, he says, aku pun kerja sendiri. So, I am self-employed. Anak berapa? How many children? How many kids? Right? Okay, so, the response is, here, we find more numbers here. 3, 2 lelaki, seorang perempuan. Right, so 3 means 3. Okay, 2, 2. Lelaki, boys or men or boys is lelaki. Remember that? And then seorang, 1, perempuan, girl or lady. Right? So, she says, 3, 2 lelaki, seorang perempuan. She says, 3, 2 boys, 1 girl. Now, in Malay, we use a lot of counters. Like in English, you have a piece of cake, a school of fish, a flock of seagulls. So counter for persons is orang. Incidentally, orang also means people. So 4 people is 4 orang. Okay. Or 4 orang anak, 4 children. Okay, for singular, we don't use 1 orang, we just use seorang, right? Seorang. Seorang means 1 person, right? So for singular, se is used. So 1 child, seorang anak, right? We will again deal with counters in future because there's a lot of it, right? Okay, but you can also say 2 orang perempuan, 2 orang lelaki and seorang perempuan. It's perfectly correct. Which actually is the better way of saying it. Okay, next one. 3 juga. Right? 3 juga. Seorang lelaki, 2 orang perempuan. Right? 3 also. You know that? 3 juga and pun is also in 2. So he says 3 also. 1 boy, 2 girls. Right? Okay. Okay, so his question here is, kau tinggal mana sekarang? Kau tinggal mana sekarang? So, kau is you, and tinggal is stay or live. Mana, like we know before, mana is where. And sekarang is now. Alright, so it means, it literally in Malay, in English, it's you stay where now, literally in English. But it means, what it means is, where do you live now? Where do you live now? So, kau tinggal di mana sekarang? So, means, where do you live now? Right? And then, the answer is, kat Shah Alam. Shah Alam is a place in Malaysia, a city in Malaysia. You can Google it, right? So he says kat Shah Alam. Kau, which means kat Shah Alam is like at Shah Alam. You, okay? Now this is a bit different than English, because the preposition in is not used when we say I live in Shah Alam. It's more like I live at Shah Alam. That's where the kat is in Shah Alam, right? Kat Shah Alam is just like at Shah Alam, but the at Shah Alam means in English in Shah Alam. Well, so where do you live? Oh, I live in Shah Alam. Right. So kat Shah Alam, and then it says kau. Say aku pun kat Shah Alam. You know, I'm sure you know all these words already by now. Say aku, I, me, pun, also kat, that in Shah Alam. So I too live in Shah Alam, right? Okay, so that's a very short conversation between 2 friends, and there'll be more dialogues, continuation of this dialogue between the 2 friends. So for this video, we'll do the short one. So, but don't forget, all this dialogue is available for download on PDF at the link below. So just don't forget to download your free PDF of this dialogue, and you can watch the video and read the dialogue again and understand better. Right? Okay, great. So I'll see you in the next video, and if you have not subscribed, and we will continue learning how to speak Malay like Malay. Alright? Okay, bye. See you again.